Hey guys, thanks for coming in. Today I'm going to be sharing Sweet T Audits Monument Library video, part 1. Some of you guys saw the live stream that we did, which is the follow-up, and be on the lookout for that edited version coming out as well. But we wanted to share this video on the DMA channel, therefore it gets as much exposure as possible so that you guys have context in regards to what transpired in this video, so you're all caught up to speed for the follow-up. And this video is a complete fail, guys. She gets trespassed from a public library for recording. Make sure you head on over to Sweet T Audits, like and subscribe to her channel. Make sure you let her know that I said hello. I'm going to be working with Sweet T a lot, guys. She's my new partner in crime. Alright guys, enjoy the video.
Unfortunately, it's a little different in the library. There is an expectation of privacy in the library, and I can absolutely give you our policy on that.
I need you to go check with your supervisor before you get yourself put in the blender.
Here's the deal. At this point, that's something you have to take up somewhere else. You've been asked to leave. So if you don't leave, then you're considered trespassing.
So you have your ID on you?
No,
What's your name?
I don't need to give that, sir.
Because I'm here investigating crime. Say your name.
A good citizen.
Say his name.
Sir, really, you're on duty right here? Is that what you tell the judge?
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me.
Alrighty, we are at the Pikes Peak Public Library District. This is the Monument Branch, located at 1706 Lake Woodmoor Drive in Monument, Colorado. So we're just gonna take a peek in here and see what we got going on in this library. Look, they have me on camera too. Hello. Hi. It's cute back here. Hi.
So I just wanted to let you know, while you are totally welcome to film the library and staff, because of privacy issues, we can't let you film other patrons. So you are welcome
That's
to
not
do
true. You're in public, so you have no expectation of privacy.
Unfortunately, it's a little different in the library. There is an expectation of privacy in the
go
library,
check
and I
your
can
rules on
absolutely
that.
give you our policy on that.
No.
Okay.
I'll take your policy though, because that is actually against the Constitution. This is a community room. No, ma'am.
If you don't join me at the desk, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the library for the day.
I'll be out of your hair in a few when I'm done. Do you have something for me? Alright, she wants me to join her at the front desk. And I said no.
Ma'am, this is for you. This is a notice of 1-day removal. If you don't join me at the front desk, I'm going to have to give this to you. I will be happy to
I
share the
suggest for
policy,
you to
but for
contact
now-
your, I suggest for you to contact your management and ask them about recording in the public library.
And we will absolutely do that. For now.
What is your name, please?
My name is Athena.
Athena what?
It's just Athena.
Athena. Okay, is that something for me?
It is.
Thank you.
And if you don't leave, you are going to be suspended, unfortunately. That is our next step.
You're gonna suspend me?
Yes.
For what?
For filming other patrons, which is against our policy.
Okay, I can't help that they're sitting in a public area, and I am allowed to film in a public area.
All
so
right.
you might want to check with your supervisor.
Well,
I highly recommend you go check with your supervisor, Athena. I'm
I
not
understand
kidding
that
you.
this is what you think is allowed, but
Okay.
unfortunately this is
I've
in
been doing
violation
this
of our
a
policy.
long time. And I need you to go check with your supervisor before you get yourself put in a blender.
Ma'am, I understand that you think you are allowed to do this.
What is
and I
your
will
title
happily-
here?
I am a senior library associate.
Okay, go check with your supervisor and ask them if I'm allowed to record in a public library.
Well, my supervisor is not in the building currently.
Okay, then I
am allowed to
suggest
ask you to leave.
No, ma'am, you cannot ask me to
All right.
leave for recording in a public library.
And unfortunately, we are going
No,
to
ma'am.
have to take the next steps.
Okay, do what you gotta do, Athena. So we are just cruising around, checking out the public library. That was a pretty quick walk around. Did you call the cops on me? Do I need to wait?
I have not called anyone yet because you are not yet suspended.
Suspended? Suspended for what?
Suspended for not complying with staff requests to cease filming
Okay,
other
so
patrons, which is against our
Do your
policy.
feelings trump my First Amendment?
Ma'am, I am happy to show you our policy and thank you for no
Okay.
longer filming other patrons.
Your
This is
policy
great. This
does
is fine
not
having the camera right
trump
here.
my First Amendment, Athena.
I
You
am
really
happy-
should check on that.
I am happy to print you off the policy.
It's a policy, ma'am. I do not work for you. Therefore, your policy does not apply to me or take away my First Amendment to do journalism in a public place.
And I absolutely understand that's what
But
you
you're
think your
not
right is here, and
understanding
I
it.
didn't set the policy, and I will happily put you in contact with the people who did set it. And
Okay.
unfortunately, this,
You have a camera right over here, and they're recording everybody that comes in. So how is this any different?
unfortunately, you're going to have to ask someone higher up about that.
Okay.
I am sorry, but it is my responsibility to do this.
Okay, I suggest you to ask somebody higher up than you if I'm allowed to be in here and record anything that my eyes can see, including the patrons.
I am currently printing off our filming, photography, and recording policy.
And Athena, can I get your last name so I can file a complaint?
If you tell them that you have a complaint against Athena in the library district, they will absolutely know who that is. That is our filming and photography policy.
Okay, again, it doesn't matter to me, but I'll just take it because I do want to make sure that I publish that. Again, your policy does not take away my First Amendment right.
All right, and you are welcome to speak with someone higher up than me
May I
who
get a
sets that
card?
policy. Absolutely. Let me see. You can have the card of our Chief Public Service Officer. She is actually currently our CEO. Let's see if there's anyone else whose card would be helpful for you. You are welcome to have the card of the library manager as well.
Oh, wonderful.
So, if you are ready to stop filming other patrons and only film the staffs or the staff, you are hand you a notice of suspension.
Ma'am, you can hand me anything you want to, but you can't stop me from exercising my First Amendment. How dare you try to take away my First Amendment, Athena?
All right. May I have your name? Ma'am, I am very sorry, but you are going to have to leave the library. This is your notice of suspension. This will tell you your rights and how to appeal
My
your
rights?
suspension. Your
You're
rights
saying
within
I
the
have
library
rights now?
district. You are
Ma'am,
welcome to take this.
I'm good.
All right. If you
I'm
don't leave
good.
the library, then I am going to have to call security.
Do what you gotta do, Athena.
We have a patron who is violating our policy. corner over there. Our policy on filming is that while they are welcome to film our staffs and our staff, because of the expectation of privacy in the library, they are not allowed to film other patrons. I asked her to stop filming other patrons. She would not. She insists that it was her First Amendment right. I served her a one-day removal. She was not interested in leaving. I now served her a suspension, and she is still not interested in leaving.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, I wasn't intentionally trying to film your patrons. I was filming what was visual to my eyes.
I understand that you've been asked to stop and now you've been asked to
Ma'am, you
leave.
can't trump your policy on my First Amendment. Sir, what do you say?
Here's the deal. At this point, that's something you have to take up somewhere else. You've been asked to leave. So if you don't leave, then you're considered trespassing, which is a crime, which you can be put in jail for.
Really?
Once you've been asked to leave, you have to leave.
Okay, I need your last name, Athena, so I can report you.
You are welcome to ask the library district and make any complaints about me that you feel are necessary.
If you have a first name, you can call the library, tell them it's a monument branch. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to figure out who you're talking about.
Okay.
We also have video of them, so they'll know who they are.
Right, and you guys do know that you're in violation of constitutional rights. Your policy does not trump your constitutional rights.
Well, if they have a policy about videoing, yes, they can.
Right, I was videoing the facility. I can't help that somebody's in front of my camera. What am I supposed to do, Athena?
At this point, they've asked you to leave, so you have to leave.
Okay, I'd like to have that paperwork that you gave me,
Absolutely.
and this will definitely be revisited again.
This is...
I can't wait for it. Hey you guys, just wanted to let you know Denver Metro Audits, Aurora Transparency, and I went back for the follow-up at the Monument Library, and wow, they still did not learn their lesson. So keep an eye out for some banger videos coming out on that follow-up, and we will need to do another follow-up on the follow-up. We will be occupying that library for so long, they will start asking us to pay rent. Here we go. Awesome. And what is your name, please?
My name's Chad. I'm the Deputy Chief, Woodmoor Public Safety.
Chad?
Yep.
What is your last name?
It's right there.
Right there.
It's right there.
Chad
On my name
right
tag.
there?
It's on my name tag.
Chad right there?
It's on my name tag.
Sir, I need
I have
you-
no policy that
You
requires me
do?
to give you my name.
Really?
No, I don't.
What
I'm
company
private
are you
security.
with?
I'm private security
What
for Woodmoor
company?
Public Safety.
From
We're private
Woodmoor
security.
Public Safety.
We are contracted for this entire
So
building.
Are you carrying a gun?
Yes,
Yep.
I am.
So you're carrying a gun and you're
Yes, I
not
am.
required to identify?
Nope, we have no policies that require us to identify ourselves. to you.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Once again, you have my first name, you have me on video. We're an 8-man department. It ain't hard to find me.
Wow. Alrighty. Well, you guys will be definitely followed up on. for
And oh,
sure.
by the way, just so you know, policy, which you clearly know, does not mean law, does not mean it is forced.
Exactly. So you can't force me out of here.
Well, yes, we can, because you're violating law now. You've been
Okay,
asked
so
to
you're
leave,
forcing me out
and
of
you're
here
not
for a
leaving. So
I
that's
wasn't
trespassing.
doing anything wrong.
It doesn't
She's
matter. Once they ask
calling.
you to leave, and you don't leave, it's trespassing, flat out,
Is that your say-so on that?
That's the law.
Okay.
Once you're asked to leave, it
What
doesn't
was your
matter
name
anything
again?
else.
Chad?
Yes. Once you've been asked to leave, it doesn't matter anything else.
Okay.
If you
so-
don't leave, you're trespassing.
So anyway, we have Chad here and Athena, who's refusing to let me record in the
Okay.
public library.
You're on multiple video cameras, refusing
Exactly.
to leave, so
what's
now
the
you're
difference?
trespassing.
What's the difference?
It doesn't matter. You've been asked to leave. If you don't leave, you're
What's the
trespassing.
difference?
That doesn't matter now.
They're recording
That
other
doesn't matter.
patrons.
Doesn't matter at all.
Okay. All right. Thanks,
That's a
sir.
policy you need to take up with higher
Thanks,
ups.
Athena.
Once you've been asked to leave, you
You're
must
going to be on a
leave
YouTube
immediately.
star, girl.
Once you've been asked to leave.
Sir,
you
shut up.
must leave immediately.
Sir, shut up.
I'm using my constitutional right to talk.
Okay, and I'm telling you to shut up. CDY 674,
Yep.
Mr. Chad here, who
Yep.
won't identify his full name, yet he carries
Yep,
a gun.
sure do.
Yeah, and he wants to be a dick about this.
I'm not being a dick, I'm enforcing law.
No, you're not enforcing law,
When
sir.
you've been asked to leave,
Really?
you must leave,
Sir,
or you're trespassing.
constitutional rights.
What gives you the right to remain here after you've been asked to leave?
I was doing nothing wrong.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter.
Matters a lot.
It does not matter.
It really does.
Once a private entity asks you to leave, you
It's
must
not a
leave.
private entity, sir. It's a public library.
It's still a private entity.
It's not. It's a public library.
It's still private property.
Sir, it's a public.
This is private property.
Who funds the public
It
library?
doesn't matter. They
It
pay
does-
rent to be in this
check
building.
out this guy.
They
He
pay
says it
rent to be in this
doesn't
building,
matter.
which
With
makes it
whose
private
money?
property.
With
It doesn't
taxpayers-
matter.
Yes, sir.
I'm in charge of this
With
property.
Taxpayers' money.
It doesn't matter. I'm in charge of this property. And I have asked you to leave, and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
I did leave. How
I'm
much
asking
more
you
do
to
you
leave
want me?
the property.
I'm not allowed to patronize any
No,
of the
you're
other.
leaving the entire property.
Really?
You're officially trespassed
okay,
from this
I need
entire
your last
property.
name, your first name.
Right there.
Chad Forquer.
It's right there.
Forquer, Forquer.
It's right there.
All right, Chad. You will be hearing
You're
from
officially
me.
trespassed from this entire
Oh,
property.
okay, Chad. Okay. Okay. Sir, get the f away from me.
Nope, I'm making
Get
sure you
the
leave.
f away from
I'm
me.
making sure you leave the property.
I will leave the property. Stay away from me.
You're afraid I'll get your license plate? Is that private?
Right here.
Okay.
Go ahead. I don't give any craps whatsoever.
Then leave.
But now you're stalking me.
No, I'm making sure you leave the
You are
property.
stalking me.
I'm making sure you leave the property.
Yep. Stay away from me, Chad. Stay away.
I'll stand right here and make sure you leave the property.
Oh, I'll leave. That's hilarious.
Better make it fast, because
We got
the
YouTube
police are
stars.
already on their way.
Then I need to wait.
No, you don't have to wait.
Yes,
I'm
did you
giving
call
you
the police on me? If you
I
did,
didn't call
I
the police.
have to wait.
I didn't call the police.
Then who did?
The library did.
Okay, then I have
So
to
you need
wait.
leave.
Chad, are you
told you
telling me
multiple
to
times.
flee the scene?
No, because I will tell them I told you to leave and you left. And nothing will be more of it.
No, if the police came, I have to stay.
No, they don't. You don't.
Yeah, because
Not
that's
telling you
called
to leave.
fleeing a scene.
They were called because you wouldn't leave. If you leave, guess what? The problem's solved.
Okay, I guess I'll have to wait for the police then.
Fine. Then they'll get all the video of you refusing to leave.
I have all the video too of what she was saying to me.
You're refusing to leave multiple times.
Are they coming?
Yeah, they're on their way.
Okay. Now we have Sheriff, this gentleman here. That's not true.
She was videoing, which I guess they allow videoing of the stacks and of the employees, but not of other patrons.
Which I was not doing.
About recording patrons, and then the tried to sue for 1 day suspension. She argued
That's not true.
I want to trespass in the entire property. I'm getting ready to call you on the property. Okay, well,
Now he's trying to trespass me from the entire property.
and I'm calling it now.
Hi.
Hi!
So you have your ID on you?
No,
What's your name?
I don't need to give that, sir.
Because I'm here investigating crime. And because of that, you're my prime suspect. I need to know your name.
What crime did I commit?
Trespass.
Sir, I wasn't though. I was
so-
They made that up. I'm letting you know they
That's fine.
made it up.
That's fine, but I need to know their names and I need to know your name.
Sir, I don't feel that I need to give you my name because I've not committed a crime.
Yes, you have. I actually am
What crime did I commit?
I'm investigating a crime. and
Okay,
besides
I
trespass.
did not commit a crime. I'm not about to commit a crime, and I didn't intend to commit a crime.
Do they have your name?
No, I'm a good citizen. I was here simply recording the public library And I couldn't help that somebody was walking in front of my camera, and that made her flip out and want to yell at me and argue with me, which then what am I supposed to do? I wasn't recording anybody. I was just recording the facility. It's a public facility.
But I do need to know who you are.
Why?
Because they want you trespassed. They don't want you here anymore.
I won't come back.
Okay.
I'm leaving now. If I come back, then you can get my name.
Okay, then fine. Then
All right.
leave the premises.
I'm leaving.
Have a good day.
Wait, can I get your name?
Get my business card.
I would love that.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Sir, may I get your card?
You guys.
Well, you made contact with me, so may I get your card? I don't have a card.
Your name?
A good citizen.
Same as me.
Sir, really, you're on duty right here? Is that what you tell the judge?
So this is a county call, this is his call, so I'm here to support him.
Right, but you made contact with me first.
Good day, then.
Okay, great. Have a great day. All right. These are the Monument Police. El Paso County Sheriff. Great. Okay. I just about got arrested by these thugs. Oh, and they handed me a suspension from the library. Okay, Pikes Peak Library District Monument Library is 1706 Lake Woodmoor Drive, Monument, Colorado 80132. Phone number 531-6333, area code 719, and it says extension 7005. Oh, and security guard, his name was Chad. 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 Another freaking Chad. They said, let me guess, is your name Chad? And it was. I know it doesn't matter. I was recording in public and they totally tyrannical to me. He's going to come back with me to do a revisit. Hint, hint, DMA. DMA's the boss. No, policy does not trump law. And I kept saying that and she kept doing the thing. Oh, Mary Nash claims they have a right to privacy? DMA, put that on our list of places to audit. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here with me. I was like, shake it. Get him. I love you. See what we can do as a community together. We have the numbers. We have the strength. I am new to this. I've only been doing it a couple months.
Fortunately, this is
I've
in
been doing
violation
this
of our
a
policy.
long time. Hopefully I can get home safe. And I will see y'all on the next one. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Have a great Friday. Peace out and